Somos agentes de cambio. I have the pleasure today of having with us Dr. Fadlu Khoury. He's an oncologist. Recently, 2 years ago, you became president of the American University of Beirut. I know that you spend a lot of your time and your professional life in the US, and you decide to go back to Lebanon to be the president of a very prestigious university. So, Dr. Khoury, why did you go back, and what do you think is the role and the impact that the American university can have or has had in the Middle East?
So, first of all, thank you very much, Dr. Zaghloul. It's a pleasure to be with you. So, I was in the U.S. for 33 years when I decided to go back almost 3 years ago. I've been back 2.5 years. It wasn't a difficult decision, frankly, because I think the American University of Beirut represents the best of American values in the world, the values of inclusiveness, of creating opportunity for others, of losing the fear of the other, and finally of caring for and creating opportunities for those less fortunate. Those are the bedrock values of American education and the American ethos. And no matter what the politics, this university has endured and has thrived for generations and made such a difference. So it's an honor to go back.
Dr. Khoury, the university just turned 151 years. It went through the war period without closing, which is remarkable. What do you think, how could AUB contribute to change the conditions that we are living in the Middle East, especially in a globalized world, in a conflicting world? And I think AUB can also be an example for the rest of the universities.
So I agree with you, Dr. Zaghloul. AUB has people from 86 different countries. 22% of our students are international, but the Lebanese students are incredibly diverse. The university is 50% women, 50% men. That's not planned, that just lands that way. But to be very candid, we get people from every different political, socioeconomic, religious background, and they are right there in classes, in clubs, in projects with people very different from them. And they learn that the other is not so frightening. In fact, the other is much more like themselves than they thought. But to make a difference, it's not enough just to recognize that. It's important to work together to make a difference for people who are less fortunate than them. They come to realize that by being students at the American University of Beirut, they are among the fortunate, they are among the empowered, and they then begin to accept the responsibility that they can make a difference. This is what's worked now for generations. This is our 152nd year. Frankly, we were honored to have you be our Founders Day speaker.
I'm very thankful
because you, a two-time AUB graduate, embody those values, the values of not only believing in others, but creating opportunity for others to make a difference.